We finally have a glimpse of a new emote that is coming to Path of Titans in the near future, and we also have a look at some stuff that never made it to the game in the form of skins that never made it, but maybe in the future, perhaps they could. Anyways, let's dive into all of that today. The developers have recently teased a brand new emote for a playable that's in the game, and that is Daspletosaurus. However, this was something that they mentioned would be a quest reward. If you're unsure what this exactly means, the developers are aiming to introduce new rewards for quests as part of their overall quest revamp, which I outlined in this video on the screen here. That being said, they also mentioned that rewards for quests would include new skins and new emotes, and they did tease some of the skins in the past. However, they never teased any of the emotes, and today they finally are. However, a quick caveat before I get into that, I do want to say that the emotes they did mention were going to be given by rewards from quest giver quests, which we probably won't be seeing for the time being. So it's very interesting that they mentioned that there'll be quest rewards emotes that they said are just going to be quest rewards. No mention of a quest giver quest reward, which could mean that some quests, regardless of where they come from, give you these new emotes. Anyways, let's showcase this brand new animation for Daspletosaurus, and it reminds me kind of like the prehistoric planet Carnotaurus scene. It looks really nice. That being said, they did say that this will be unlockable for completing quests and achievements, which will be very exciting to see as a part of the upcoming quest revamp. Personally, I have to say I'm a big fan of the recent pickup or uptick in content that Path of Titans are producing on their Twitter and their Instagram pages, showcasing upcoming emotes, background work, new mods, and of course, stuff that never made it to the game, which I'm talking about right now. So let's go ahead and have a look at that stuff. With game development, there will always be content that never makes it to the game, the final product of the game. There will always be concepts that never make it into the game. And, well, in Path of Titans' case, this is going to be skins, because a lot of skins will get drafted for dinosaurs, some of which will never make it to the game. And before I get into this segment, I do want to know, which out of these skins do you wish made it to the game? Let me know in the comments. We're starting off, however, with some from Velocci, and these are two skins. Both of these are pretty much like gull-based skins, seagull kind of like skins. One of them has darker wings and the other one has lighter wings, and to be fair, even the social media page outlined and admitted that the seagull Velocci skin would have perfectly fit in hindsight, and it's sad that we didn't get it. With the recent release of Uranosaurus, it's cool to see some skins that didn't make it to the game. In fact, I'm quite jealous that some of these didn't make it to the game, but we have 3 of them. The first one is a blotched pattern, a bunch of browns, beiges to sum up a beautiful skin all blended together with a blotchy pattern. Skin 2 has a stripy pattern with whites and greys overall, a nice skin that could have added more variety to the skins in the game. However, I have a funny feeling that this skin is technically already represented in the game in some way. And the final one is the yellow tip skin. Pretty much in the name, the tail of this creature is yellow, and that's that. It could literally have been called Yellow Tail, and that would be very, very nice. For Camptosaurus, we get a handful of skins as well, and some of these I wish made it to the game. The first one is a simple one, whites and blacks with faded stripes as the pattern on this skin. The next one is my favorite. It kind of looks like there's an eye going along the central body of the skin, like the direct middle. It's really nice with reds and browns with a main pattern taken over from head to tail, which just splits the body in half. And the final one, which I wish came to the game, is a very blotchy skin, but is separated with a lighter brown, which is then separated by a grey to then an overall main brown, which is the main base colour of the skin. Another very nice skin. The Dinosaurus one is a fan favourite by the looks of it, and this is the red-breasted goose by the looks of it. It looks very nice, and I gotta say, even the comments on Instagram and Twitter pretty much say damn, we want this Dino Kira skin in the game. So devs, do us all a favor and bring it to the game. For Iguanodon, they showcased 3 skins as well, and these all should have made it to the game as well, with greens and browns on the first one separated by a line of grey. The second one is a striped and blotchy pattern and skin overall, a very natural skin which has a mix of browns and yellows, one I personally think would fit Iguanodon very well. And the final one is my favourite one, a dark skin for Iguanodon with a mix of dots and lines for the pattern as well. But overall, this is my favourite one, and I think Iguanodon should have got a skin like that because I think it should get more representation with the darker skins. For Pachycephalosaurus, we also get one skin, and this is one skin that I think should have fit in any of the winter skin packs that recently released into the game. This is a red-headed skin with a banded tail with a bunch of greens and whites and oranges and reds. Overall, a beautiful skin. You could have literally called this one Red Nose, like that Triceratops skin. For Albertoceratops, you get a nice skin with a muted, rusty feel to it. We already have a rusty skin for Albertoceratops, but this one kind of adds to that as well, and I think would make a nice pattern variation for the current rusty skin. That being said, there was another one which was not natural at all. This was a neon blue, a turquoise with a nice orange going along it as well, or on the head pretty much, but it was just blue and blue, too blue. It stands out compared to the rest of the skins here, which is hilarious. Then finally, we have 3 more skins for Anodontosaurus. Some of these, once again, should have made it to the game. This first one is a black top with a lower half which is lighter, kind of counter shading pretty much, but that's being said, it's pretty much the same as all Anodontosaurus skins. This next one is a pretty dull skin. I can see why it didn't make its way to the game. It's got no obvious pattern behind it, it's just colors blended together with a browny dusty orange, a grey and a dull green as well. But we move to the final one, which is my favorite one. This is a skin which has a lined pattern but with a mix of rusty colors, faded oranges, greys, browns, all blended together to create one of my favorite Anodontosaurus skins that should have made its way to the game, and I really hope this one does. And well, that's everything. That's some skins that didn't make it to the game, and that's some emotes that are coming to the game soon. Personally, I wish for the skins, the Dinosaurus, the Rusty Anodontosaurus, and the dark skin for the Iguanodon should have made their way into the game. What do you guys think? And maybe in the future some of these might come to the game if we raise our voices loud enough and get the fan favorites pushed enough via suggestions perhaps. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to check out another video, I recommend this one, going over the whole quest system rework that's coming to the game, which would explain some of these new emotes coming. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.